Today I'm going to show you how to start a YouTube channel in 2023. Now I'm going to show you 5 essential points, 5 things you need to follow to make sure that this channel is going to be successful. So we're going to focus on finding the right niche, finding the right topics for videos. We're going to make sure your channel is ready. I'm going to literally build this channel, what you're watching right now, from scratch, and then we're going to literally get your channel up and running within the next 20 minutes. But for now, let's go straight into the deep end and let's try and find a niche that's going to be perfect for you and your topic. So like I said, we're literally going to build this channel from scratch and you're going to watch it all happen in real time. We need to focus on something that is very, very important. If you are going to be starting a YouTube channel, you need to make sure that you're going to be doing something that you love. Now, the reason I say that is because at times YouTube can get very grueling. You've got to start from nothing. You've got to create an audience, you've got to create a tribe of people who want to watch your content, and then you've got to try and create these videos. Preferably, by the way, 1 video a week is that's just starting out. That gives you time creating videos, creating content. But basically, the reason I recommend is first off, you do something you love, is because it's very important to enjoy what you're doing. Now, there's 2 ways of doing this. One, which I recommend, is you're the expert. You choose a topic that you know and love. So you could be a chef, you could be a gardener, you could be a plasterer. You could be whatever you want, but as long as it's something you know that you're good at. Now I'm going to explain this in a minute. It's going to make a lot more sense when I go into video topics and how to choose them. If you are good at something, if you are a professional, if you have mastered a certain trade or a skill in your life, then that is a perfect starting base to start a YouTube channel. That is the first thing I recommend. The second option is you want to get into something and you're going to document how you're going to get better at it. If I went to make a drumming channel, I would probably start a step-by-step guide on how I started drumming and then start showing videos on how I get better. But each video has a topic that you plan to expand on. The good thing about you being a professional in your trade is you know what subjects matter. Now, this is very important. We're going to go on to that section right now. First off, we're going to talk about video topics. Now, this is where you're going to find the ideas to create your videos. So you've got your niche, now I've got to find video ideas on how to create them. This, what I'm going to show you, is give you an endless supply of video ideas. And this is crucial because not only are we just starting a YouTube channel, you need to find content to create. That is the first step. And 2023 is a very, very hard time because there's going to be a lot of people making YouTube videos. There's so many options now. Everyone's got cameras on the phones. Everyone can afford cameras now. There's no hardship in creating a channel, but you need to make sure that you're finding the right topics to do it. The best way is to find the biggest pain points for your niche. Now, let me explain. Say YouTube. This video, for example, a lot of people are going to struggle to create a YouTube channel. They don't know where to start, they don't know where to begin, and they don't know how to begin. They're frustrated, they're scared, they're worried. What we need to do is focus on the pain points. Now, this is going to give you a whole list. Gardening, for example. How do you deadhead plants? I'm not a gardener. I don't know if that's a topic. But how do you deadhead plants? That is one video idea. How do you dig a hole in the ground without breaking your foot? What tactic I'm going to show you now is crucial if you're starting out. Now, let's get the laptops out. Let me show you something very special. Now, the first tool I'm going to introduce you to is called VidIQ. This is a brilliant software. It enables you to find ideas. It gives you stats on how your channel's doing. This is a channel I'm currently running. This is how many views I've had in 7 days. But basically, what this enables you is find keywords. So let's say, for example, building a YouTube channel. Let's just put that in. What it's going to do is show us how competitive that keyword is. It's going to show us a search volume. So an overall score there, we've got 38. Now that's okay, but to be honest, that's quite tough because it's got a very high competition. At the bottom here, we've got matching terms that also relate to it, but as you can see there, the competition on that keyword is very high. If you're starting a YouTube channel and you're brand new, you want to avoid high competition keywords. We want to be looking for keywords that have got low competition, which basically means people are typing in, for example, how to start a YouTube channel. There's a lot of channels that have already created content within them specific words. That's what a keyword is. It's basically where you're targeting one specific word, one term, and YouTube is going to reflect them results in videos. What we want to do is find keywords that not a lot of people have created videos for. Now what does that enable to do? That enables to be found by YouTube within an area that has no competition. Now the forfeit might be lower search results and lower people looking for that specific term, but that gives us a chance to get our foot in the door and start being seen by YouTube. There's so much people on YouTube now, what we need to do is be seen, and that's when you target these small specific terms. So let's carry on here. So that search volume has a high competition, generally not a great score. Now if you look to the right, you've got related keywords. If you expand on that, what you can do is start digging. So again, this specific keyword has high competition, but look to the bottom right here, and then you've got one that has an overall score of 62. The competition is low, which is exactly what we want, and the search volume is pretty high. Now this is an ideal keyword to be digging for. If you've got a keyword that has low competition and relatively high search, that is what you want to be digging in. That's what terms you want to be searching for the best. And even in VidIQ, the great thing is that it's all labeled in green, orange, red. It makes it clear which keywords to be looking for. Green is giving you that green light to start digging. Now, what I want you to do is find every single pain point in your niche and start digging to the level of competition. Find the keywords with the lowest competition. Even if the search isn't that high, we don't want to be focusing on that at the moment. Like I said, we want to be getting used to creating content, getting better at creating content, and then finding these pain points that people are looking for. And then what we can do is create how-to videos on how to help them. With you being a professional in your trade, you can give them the right advice and start giving some guidance on how to make their lives better. That is what we're going to be aiming for, topics. And then before you know it, you'll have a page of topics and then keywords with low competition. Now this is what we're looking for. Then you create videos with them focused keywords. Have you noticed that that keyword, by the way, is the title for this video? How to create a YouTube channel in 2023. Low competition, high search results. Hopefully we'll get some yield from that. We'll see. Now let's start creating our YouTube channel, and we're gonna do it real time. This is how I created this channel, and it's took me about 20 minutes, if that, and that's me being very conservative. Let's crack in, let's get back into the laptop, and let's see how we do it. Now before we go into the part and start creating a channel, what you want to start finding is the realistic name for your YouTube channel. Now here's a power tip that I've been using. This channel is called YouTube for Beginners. What I did is look through the pain points, looked at all the points and found keywords. Now this keyword, high competition but a lot of search results. Now we're doing it the opposite way around. Why is that? Basically, if you create a channel where your focus keyword is the title, over time, what YouTube will do is put you in a stance where your keyword being the title will put you to the top for them search results. So what I want you to do is create a title that's catchy. Don't call it Adam Does Gaming 126. No one will remember that. Find a title that's catchy and find something that's very relevant to your niche. What we want to do now is make sure that that keyword is available. I'm going to show you some tips and tools once you've found your title for your channel, how to find out if it's available and see if you can start creating it. Once you find your title, what I want you to go is go on the URL and go on this website called Brandsnag. We're going to go into it now. And by the way, everything I mention in this tutorial, every video, every link will be posted down in the description below. So if you find it hard to remember everything, just click the description below, it'll all be there. Right, so go on this Brandsnag. And then what you do is type your channel name into this. It does a search for you and it tells you what business names are available. Now I put YouTube for Beginners, that being the title I wanted to do at the time. And as you can see, it was available. So from this, I know that YouTube for Beginners as a title is available. That was great news, it's the first one I wanted. Lo and behold, it was free. Now what I recommend is go to Hotmail or whatever email provider you use, create an email address with that title in mind. So mine's gonna be youtubeforbeginners@hotmail.com. And there's a reason for that, it's just future-proofing your work. And if you want to take it one step further, I'd also buy the URL the same for mine, youtubeforbeginners.co.uk. So once you've done that, use the email address that you signed up for and then create a YouTube account or a Google account. Now once you're in that, do this. So you go to YouTube and then when you click your name at the top right, there's a section that says create a channel. So I'm using my YouTube for Beginners account. You just put your title, YouTube for Beginners, and then you put your handle. Handle is basically like Twitter's handle. It's not really that important. Once you're in there, the channel is absolutely bare. There's nothing, it's a blank canvas. Now the first thing one of you do is create a logo for your channel. And the website I recommend is called Canva. This has hundreds of templates. You don't have to know anything about graphic design. It's all there for you. Now as a man who doesn't do graphic design, it doesn't do anything of the sort, this is perfect for me, and it might be really perfect for you. Again, the link's going to be in the description. So you go on create channel format, and it'll give you this option where you've got this completely blank channel. Go on Canva and then type YouTube logo. YouTube channel logo is what I typed, and you should see a little option pop up. There it is, YouTube channel logo, and then what it'll give you is hundreds of design templates to work from. What I don't want you to do is get overwhelmed. Don't overthink this process, because your logo is really not that important. So I've just created a little logo template, and then I've literally just thought this idea just before I started creating it, and thought we'll have a logo of a YouTube channel in the middle, have a circle around it, and so I'll give that a go. Deleted the font that was there. And then what you can do is put any text over any image. It's very easy to use, it's very easy to manipulate. So I just went for this font. I thought I'd just capitalize and put YFB just because it's easy to see. You want something that's going to be bold and pop, and because the image is so small when you're watching a video, you need it to stand out. So I just put a little triangle, put it behind the font, and then, I'm not joking, this is my logo. That's how fast it was. I've not gone into it, and I've not really thought too much about it ever since. So what you want to do is upload your logo to your channel. Now that's the first bit done. Let me reiterate, the channel logo is really not that important. You're only going to see it in a tiny little speck when you're watching a video. Don't overthink this. What I want you to do is take action and just start creating your channel from scratch. They do set you up and then they're okay in the long run, but to be honest, the logo is so small in anything you see. Just don't waste your time hours on end trying to find a perfect logo. You also get an option to do YouTube banner art, which is the little banner at the top of any YouTube channel. Again, use the templates in Canva, create one, but just don't get overwhelmed by it because it's really not worth it. So you also get an option to upload your YouTube banner art. This is the one I've gone for. YouTube for beginners, and it's always good to put when your videos are going to be shown and what time, and then maybe put your other social media platform. But that is literally how your channel is going to look. It's bare, but you've got a logo, you've got your channel art, and now you've got a niche, you've got a title, and now you've got something to build from. Now the next step, start creating videos, start filling in that channel. This is probably the most important part of the process, because this is where you're going to start creating a YouTube channel from scratch. And the YouTube logo isn't that important, the banner art isn't important, it's the content you put inside it. This is quite scary, but just get started, just get the first ball rolling, and then when you'll start doing this and what you found in this video, you'll start finding momentum. So you've got a channel and you've got video ideas. This is the perfect place to start. Now the next step, start creating. I know it's scary, and this is going to be the biggest tip you'll take from this video. The best thing you can do to get successful in YouTube is just to start creating, start getting momentum. No one was born naturally gifted in front of a camera. Find the pain points of your audience and start creating content to help them. And then with these specific keywords, where we're going to find an audience where not a lot of people are looking, not a lot of videos being created, then you're going to start finding and putting a footprint in your community. And then before you know it, you get the ball rolling, and then you can start creating bigger videos. But for now, to get started in YouTube in 2023, this is the perfect starting point. Now, this is my first video on the channel. I might have no subscribers, I might have 1,000, but this process is the exact thing that I've done to create a YouTube channel. So if you're watching this and it's successful, follow. If it's not successful, just subscribe out of sympathy, please. Thank you so much for watching. It's Blaine Gray, YouTube for beginners. Hit that subscribe video if you like this video, and then keep following us for a journey. Let's see how far we can take this channel. Cheers.